So, hello everyone. My name is Monica. I am a mom, a business owner, an entrepreneur, investor, um, and I'm here on YouTube. Definitely want to bring you guys along on the journey of me showing you all things life. So that's working in corporate America, transitioning from regular, a standard job to more of corporate America, being a mom at 19, transitioning to being a new mom at 37 years old. So dealing with a lot of elements of life all at once, also being a caregiver. So I wear many hats. And still trying to juggle life, still trying to find me, trying to find my own foot and path in life. So I do want to take you all on the journey with me as I grow. 2025 is the year of me no longer procrastinating, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but procrastination is one of the things in life that I struggle with. So, because at the end of the day, no matter if you continue to scale your business or you continue to increase your net worth or, continue to progress in corporate America or wherever you are, whether or not you work in warehouse, or you do hair, you're in corporate America, or like whatever your path is, if you are dealing with procrastination, you're only probably operating off of maybe 50%. I can honestly say in life that I haven't always given 100% of myself. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's the easiest thing that you've ever done is probably quit something. The hardest thing that you've ever done was probably to be consistent and follow through. This year I am being deliberate and I'm being intentional. So this is the first year in my life where I'm actually using a planner. So like real life planner, let me show y'all. Like legit writing it down, what's on the schedule, what I need to get done, what still needs to get done, what needs to get paid. Definitely implementing like self-care days, definitely implementing making sure that I'm saving some type of my 10% that I said I was going to save. I've created routines for myself now. For the first time in life, I am getting up at 5 a.m. I have never, ever, 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 ever been a morning person. Okay, let's be clear. All right. So even as a young child, crying, hated getting up. Now, Lord knows I'm grateful for getting up. It's a blessing. But I've always struggled with it. I always love me some sleep, okay? But in this new season in my life, I know that there's sacrifices that has to be made. So I challenge you all to do one thing that may be challenging for you to do. Just one thing, small thing. And that sense of accomplishing and doing something that goes against the grain of who you think you are, it's going to expand you a little bit more to show you like, all right, I might not be what I say I am. Because for years I've always said, well, I'm not a morning person. And one day my sister was like, girl, stop saying that. And I was like, well, it's true. I'm sleepy. Okay. And she's like, well, and no matter if I went to bed early, I'm sleepy. If you wake me up out my sleep in the morning, I'm sleepy, okay? And I have literally pushed myself to new bounds to where I'm setting an alarm and I'm not snoozing 3, 4 times. I'm like 5 feet hit the floor. All right, let's do this. Because what I'm learning is you have the internal battle, right? So your mind says, go back to sleep. Get you some 10 more minutes. But the discipline in going against yourself in that moment and saying, no, let me get up. Because if I don't get up, it's going to mess up the rest of my day. It's going to offset my routine that I put in place. I challenge you to speak to yourself and hold yourself accountable in those moments where you are getting ready to fall back in old habits. You're getting ready to start procrastinating in those areas that you said that you were going to improve in, and start holding ourselves to a higher standard so that we can be setting the bar, setting a standard for our kids, being an example to our children, being an example to the people around us, pushing them to helping them to be better in life. So our circle that we are building, not necessarily that we necessarily born into, but the community that we are building around ourselves are holding us accountable, and we are able to hold them accountable, and it creates a healthy space for us to grow, thrive, and flourish. So I'm just coming on here. I've always been inconsistent with YouTube as well. This is not the year for inconsistency. So I know that my schedule is full of things, but I also know that I have to make room for the things that I want out of life. So in this season of my life, this is where I am. As you can see behind me, I don't know if let me turn my moving chair over. Okay. So what you can also see here is I bought a mini treadmill. After having my daughter, so rewinding back, when I had my son, of course I was 19 years old, and of course your body bounced back quick, cool. You know, you young, you moving around, you still partying, and it's body bounced back quick. Okay, so fast forward into having my daughter at the age of 36. So yeah, because I'm 37 now. And of course, my body didn't bounce back quite the same. Now, granted, you know, I feel fine, but I also recognize that there is, like, my mobility is not the same. Like, I'm having a little bit of back issues. I did have an epidural, things like that. I'm a little stiffer in the morning, you know, those type of things. And I do have a little bit of baby weight that I'm still working to get off, and I want to feel better about myself. So versus me complaining like, oh, clothes do not fit, oh gosh, I am like, all right, so okay, my clothes don't fit the way I want to fit, but even if I'm not, you know, busting it in the gym, I'm at least moving my body for 30 minutes, because I started out with 15 minutes, now I'm at 20 minutes, now I'm at 30 minutes. So I'm continuing to progress a little more to improving in this area, because I want to be better. And ultimately, I don't know if you guys are aware, but running behind someone who's been walking since she was 9 months is, you need to be a little bit in shape, okay? Because these kids have energy like no other. And they get into everything. So if you are having roles, you know, you have other kids, you are, you know, trying to, you know, continue to improve in or scaling your income. So where you're, okay, I'm making some money, but I'm not making what I want to make. So you're trying to hustle at work to continue to get those promotions and those increases in pay. You're a caregiver, or you have multiple jobs, or whatever those things are that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, on top of trying to improve, this is your channel. I am working on a multitude of things. Like I said, I am an investor as well. So I've purchased properties, rented them, sold them. I have purchased properties, moved out, and so I've sold, renovated, sold after I lived in it. I've also lived in and rented out. I've been moved out of the property, and then now I'm moving on to affordable housing. So that's my next level of, okay, where we trying to go? Because in this space that I'm in, I don't know if anyone can relate. Definitely, you know, type in the comments if you can relate to where you are in your life. There may not necessarily be people around you that's trying to do what you're doing. So it's not really relatable conversation, because you kind of in your own lane. People, you know, not really interested in what you're trying to what you're kind of like interested in. So you're kind of like having to internalize a lot of things, because you don't have, I won't say like-minded, because you may have people around that's doing their thing in their lane, but they're not necessarily doing what you're trying to do. So you don't really have the outlet. So if this is for you, if any of these things sound like things that you are interested in, if these things speak to you, I'm here for a long haul. I am here to give you the raw, the uncut, no filters, no any of that. This is me. My name is Monica. This is your channel. If any of these things speak to you, I will be showing you all things that's related to, you know, my budget. We're going to talk money. We're going to talk about being parents. We're going to talk about being caregivers. We're going to talk about travel, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have me at least one girl's trip planned on this calendar each year. Okay? I am being intentional about making sure that I'm getting me at least one girl's night and a self-care day. So, absolutely. So, if any of these things speak to you, let me know. I am a mom that does cook and still try to manage getting work, and I do work from home and things like that. So I am a mom's mom. Like, I am hands-on. I am trying to do all the things. Like, I legit have things on my wall that's written like, hey, Come on, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So if you need these encouraging words, because Lord knows I be needing them some days, this your channel, girl. Let's do this. Let's create the community that we want around us so that we can continue to pat each other on the back, lift each other up, speak life into one another, and continue to forward progress and do some amazing things. And this applies to the fellas too, because hey, I'm here for the community, regardless of, woman, man, whatever your orientation is, whatever you identify as. I'm just here for a community of people that are like-minded like me, that may be going through some things that's like what I'm experiencing, and want to take you along for the journey, and then allow us to grow together. Okay? So again, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will be back with another video, but I wanted to reformally introduce myself because I am going on to bigger and better things, and I want to take the community with me. Let's go. Have a good one, y'all. Be blessed and stay focused and positive. And again, do that one thing that you struggle with, and then from there, we're going to work on the next small thing to continue to add to that so that we continue to grow, thrive, and flourish. So y'all be amazing. Y'all go be great. Have a good one.